How is everybody doing? I hope all is well with everyone and that your weather was good and that you just had a blessed day. Okay. Yeah, I'm here to do another video for you guys. But before we get into the video, there's something I want to go into. Okay. My last few videos, I had some music in there and some of you guys found the music kind of offensive. So what I did was I listened to it and then I had somebody else listen to it and they say, yeah, it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use that song anymore. You know, I'm not going to put that song back in the videos, okay? So, because I don't want to offend anybody. All right, now, but speaking for myself, you know, I had asked a few people, maybe 3 or 4 people, over a year ago, almost 2 years ago, if they could help me with music and intro and, you know, a couple of beats. And I was willing to pay, you know, a little bit for whatever they could do. You know, I don't have a whole lot of money, but I was willing to pay for it. But, you know, like I said, that was almost 2 years ago. And they told me the same thing. Well, yes, I will do it for you, but, you know, you have to remind me. I reminded them a few times. And then I just said the heck with it. And it's 2 years later and I'm still waiting. So I'm not even going to worry about that. Anyway, so I'm going to use what I got. You know, and if anything sounds offensive, well, I doubt it this time because most of it will be just basically all music. You know, because I like jazz and a lot of it will be based on jazz. And I didn't have that before, but I got it now. But even if you do find it offensive, the thing I tell you to do is either turn your volume down or bypass whatever it is that's going on, because most of the time the music will be used to cover up noise, or if I'm doing something that's, you know, like tedious, I will speed up the video and put the music in behind that too. So, yeah, like I said, the music I asked for, what we call set apart music, I asked for almost 2 years ago. I ain't got it yet, so I'm gonna use what I got. Okay. Now, another thing somebody else brought up that you know, first of all, I put on there my videos are not for children, even though people might let their children look at them. Basically, you know, they're teaching videos, you know, tutorials and stuff, but basically not for children, okay? And you have to put that, you know, to keep yourself safe, okay? Now, somebody mentioned something about, you know, being an example to the sisters in Yasharal. Well, I'm going to say this about those sisters, you know, because I've had too many of them tell me, when you say something to them about, you know, dress and attire, you know, they'll tell you, oh, you know, especially if some of them are kind of revealing, oh, well, this is the way my Ish wants me to look. My Ish bought this for me, okay? And then some would tell you what they told me, okay? I like the way I look, okay? And others said, I have someone to tell me, well, my modesty is not your modesty, or your modesty is not my modesty, however, you know. You know, I don't tell nobody to dress like me, you know, whatsoever. I just say, cover up your cleavage, don't wear too tight, when you got on the dress, we shouldn't see your panty lines, you know, things like that. But hey, to each his own. And then there's the yeah, but I see what you're saying, but yeah, but, you know, so I don't have time to be trying to correct a grown woman because she knows what she's supposed to do. So now if y'all feel like y'all want to do that, you go right ahead, but I'm not chasing down no grown woman to tell her how she's supposed to dress and what she's supposed to look like. That's on her. Now, we got that out the way. Now we're going to get on with the video. Okay, as you can see in the title, we are going to make some homemade poultry seasoning. Okay, now I'm only using poultry in it because that's what it's called. All y'all that know me know I don't do animal flesh. No, I don't. Okay, so you can use this in soups. You can use this on mushrooms. And if you're the type that do make plant-based type meat, you can use it on that too. You can use it as a rub. So, okay. So we're going to get on and we're going to get this made. It's very easy. And I've said this before. It's easy to make your own seasonings and mixing your own spices and things like that. Because if you got the things to make it, you can. Okay, now just like I showed before how to make baking powder, as long as you got the right stuff in the house, you can make just about anything you want to. And I like to buy most of my stuff, you know, this is not really bulk. This is what they call culinary size. Okay, now my daughter's supposed to send me some gallon size, the bulk, big gallon size of like onion powder, garlic powder, and you know, like the smoked paprika, because I use a lot of that. Okay, and rosemary. Oh, this smells so good. Rosemary, smoked paprika and rosemary are my two favorite. This is my favorite spice. This is my favorite herb. Okay, so now we're gonna get on down and we're gonna make this poultry seasoning. Okay, now this calls for, it's very simple, y'all. Easy, easy, easy peasy. You'll see. We want 3 teaspoons of sage. 2. All right. Then we want 1 teaspoon of thyme. Oh, I'm almost all the thyme. A little bit more. Okay. There we go. 1 teaspoon of thyme. Let me put these all up as I go. Then I have 1 teaspoon. Oh, that's the wrong top. Wrong top, wrong top. Okay, here we go. After that, we have 1 teaspoon of, oh, that's marjoram. Then we have 3/4. I'm gonna put instead of 3/4, I'm gonna put a whole teaspoon of rosemary, because it's really not that much different depending on what you're using. Then I got 3/4 teaspoons of oregano. All right, then we have, you can either use a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper or 1/4 of a teaspoon of white pepper, because white pepper is a little bit more pungent. So I'm going to use not even quite a 1/4, a little less than a 1/4, okay? Then we have 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Okay, right now we're gonna put our top on here, and we're gonna, you know what, I was supposed to double this, but no, I ain't even gonna worry about it. I'll fix it later. This is basically just to show y'all how to do it. that's good. Let me make sure this, I used this funnel earlier and I dried it, so now I just got to make sure it's dry. I don't want my stuff sticking. Hold on. Make sure it's dry. Okay, there we go. Now we're just gonna put this in this little jar right here. This is a little shaker. Let's see. I'm gonna shake it in there. All right. Oh, that smells so good. Ooh, that really smells good. So there you go. Homemade poultry seasoning, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna put the recipe in the description box, so it'll be there if you want to use it. Yeah. So like I said, there are a lot of different things that you can make. You can make your own Italian seasoning and things like that. You can mix your own spices. You can make your own curry, spices, and as long as as long as you have the stuff that you need. I would recommend, a lot of people are not going to buy these big bottles, okay? And I understand that. But, I would recommend to those who can to do so. Because once you buy them, you always have them, okay? Now, if you buy the basic stuff, you can make just about anything. Like, I have spices on there. I don't know if I'll ever use them, in the near future, but I have them. Like, for instance, let's see. Like this, it's called Herbes de Provence. This right here. Now, I got this because you'd be surprised. There are some recipes that call for it. But I haven't, well, no, I take that back. I have used it. I think I used it maybe once. Because I can look at the bottle and tell I've used it. So I might have used it only once. And what you do is you look on the back of these bottles and you see what's in it. And you just stock up with the big bottle. So when it's time to, I need some oregano, or not oregano, some Italian seasoning, or maybe this. And something might even call for marjoram, it may call for this, but a lot of these you might need to make in Italian seasoning, so yeah, invest in you some good herbs. That way, if you need to make your own, you'll have it. Okay, you guys. Now, if this is the first time you ever watched any of my videos, I'm gonna say subscribe, hit that notification bell, so whenever I put up content, you'll get your notification. And give it a thumbs up and share if you know anybody who might be interested in making their own poultry seasoning. Okay, guys, with that, I'm going to say shalom.